You talk about your backstory, and it's quite a compelling story, you know, in terms of people who've overcome, to overcome adversity to be in this position, captain of a team in the FA Cup final. You know, you spent time in prison back in 2012.
Yeah.
Just tell us about that.
It was a bad year for me in terms of lost my dad as well. So I buried my dad like a week before I went to jail. So just having all of that emotion and that overriding factor to just then have to still be a footballer and a dad and the main man and all that, it was just hit me hard. And going to jail, it was a blessing in disguise because it made me reevaluate and check who I am as a person. So it opened up new avenues in my mind in terms of having to see a psychologist and really just having to deal with my problems because I drink a lot as well. So I used to think I was dealing with things, but I was drinking, and that kind of went into a spiral effect.
Was there any Watford stood by you? Was there any suggestion that you might not have done, and you might have been basically out of the game?
Yeah, so basically it was very weird. The new ownership took over at the same time.
Right.
So they took over in, I want to say July.
Yeah.
So that point probably been in jail for about a month. They then went, oh God, we need to get loads of players in. And the last thing they noticed was the number 9. Who's this number 9 guy? So
where is he?
Yeah, so in by August, I think they had 42 players at the time. Right. They just literally bought. And I was coming out in September. So I think by the time they got to the end of August, it kind of gone like, who's this number 9? Like, where is he? They had a few conversations with my agent, and thankfully Gianfranco Zola knew me because he come and watched. We played West Ham the year before. I got sent down, and I did quite well in that game, to be fair. And he must have gone, now he's got talent. Let's see what he's like when he comes out, because at this point they weren't paying me as well.
Right.
Had a quick chat with Zola and was just like, look, I made mistakes in that, but I mean business now. And I've said this before, but he said to me there's 8 strikers at the time, so you're number 9. Within 10 days of being released, I'd scored the winner against Huddersfield.
And the FA Cup, you've got a team, you know, looks like it could be going for a domestic treble. One of the best teams we've ever seen, apparently, in this country. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't have picked a tougher opponent, I guess.
No, but also that's the way that Troy does it. I have to make it as hard for myself as possible. But I think let's just talk if we won the game. There's no excuses then. It's not like you won it, but you didn't play any of the big boys or any of that. You have to get to this level of competition and play the best. Probably the best manager of this generation. You've got arguably some of the best players around, and then you've got us that's trying to stand in the way of that. So you have to be made accountable for what you want to do. But also, for me, it's no fear. Look at everything we just spoke about. A game of football was not going to scare me.
We spoke before about your tattoos, and I think there's one from is it your mum that?
Nah, my nan. My nan wrote me a poem when I was in there. I fought a good fight. I've kept the faith. I finished the course. I kept the faith. So yeah, she just wrote that for me just before I went in, and I just read it before I went to bed. Just kind of one of them, just keep going, and you never know. Made mistakes, but things keep happening. And then I got my dad here. My dad died at 47, so that would have been 2012 again. So the weird thing with that is I found out he had cancer in end of Feb, start of March, and he died in May. So it was literally an 8-week period of seeing my superhero just go bang, bang, bang. And before I know it, I was shouted in terms of he was the man of the family. And before you know it, you're now the man of the family, and you've got to do everything you've got to do.
Have you had any more in recent years, or are they kind of all quite old ones?
I got one on my back. So it's on my back there. Just a soldier.
Right.
Which is basically me. Just trying to get home and chill. So it's remember the whole Gladiator film?
Yeah.
When he's walking through the wheat, that kind of inspiration in terms of, I'm tired of fighting now. I just want to enjoy myself.
So there's obviously a bit of space there for maybe an FA Cup, is it?
If that's the case, it'll go all across the front here, yeah.